Alright guys, back again. My name is Steve Chukwukoblag. Welcome to another awesome video. Alright, so this video I want to talk about the 4 categories of cryptocurrency, because a lot of people only know about cryptocurrency in terms of making money or what's it called, and speculation, because that's what most people use to market cryptocurrency, like trading. But nobody is looking at the use case of cryptocurrency, because that's what is being discussed in the Congress, in the US Congress, concerning FTS, and all they are saying in crypto is basically speculation. Quick way of making money. Okay, pump and dump. Okay, but nobody's talking about the real use cases of cryptocurrencies. And based on these use cases, I'm going to break down cryptocurrencies into 4 categories, and in each category I'm going to mention each cryptocurrencies that fall into those categories. Okay, so without much ado, let me start with number 1. Number 1 is a commodity. Okay, what is a commodity? Gold is a commodity, silver is a commodity, copper is a commodity, okay, bronze is a commodity. So in the cryptocurrency space, the number 1 the commodity is Bitcoin. Okay, why? Because Bitcoin is energy. How is Bitcoin created? Through mining. And what is mining? Mining means solving complex computer puzzles to generate Bitcoin. That's how Bitcoin is minted. So you have a lot of Bitcoin farms, people mining Bitcoin with GPUs, and based on that electricity they spend, they generate Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is not printed out of thin air. It's generated through computer and electricity, because without electricity the computer will not function, and without the computer Bitcoin will not be mined. Okay, so that's Bitcoin for you. And also what makes it a commodity is that nobody controls it. I get what I'm saying. Nobody controls Bitcoin. For example, nobody controls the supply of gold in the world. I get what I'm saying. But because of jurisdiction, you can say, okay, gold is in your territory, but it does not mean that you own all the gold in the world. Same thing with Bitcoin. When you buy Bitcoin, you own that portion of Bitcoin. That's your territory. The Bitcoin you own is your own Bitcoin in your own territory. Okay, so no government owns it, no company owns it, no institution owns it. Okay, so it cannot be influenced by anybody. Okay, it cannot be influenced by anybody. That's Bitcoin for you. So that's why it's being classified as a commodity in my own sense. When the SEC and the CFTC are going to be the ones to figure out where they put it, but I know it's going to be put under commodities category. Okay, so that moves me to number 2 in the number 2 type of category of crypto. We talk about payment services. Okay, now payment services are like platforms like PayPal that people use to make payment. You get what I'm saying? So Apple Pay, those are payment services. Okay, now which cryptocurrencies serve as payment services in the crypto space? Okay, we have the likes of Litecoin, we have the likes of Dogecoin. Dogecoin is definitely going to be the go-to cryptocurrency for payment services, because everything is being done, with, I think Elon Musk is involved in trying to make it faster and at the same time cheaper. Okay, so that's Dogecoin for you. We have Dash. Dash hasn't been making much noise of recent. We have the Bitcoin Cash. Okay, but of all these 4 I mentioned, Dogecoin seems to be the fastest, just from my experience. I don't know about any other person, but these 4 are the examples I'm giving you as a payment service. I get what I'm saying. These are payment services. You can use it to make payments. They have their own blockchains. They are not running on third-party blockchains. This is their own blockchain. Okay, they have their own blockchain. So as that is number 2. Number 3 is companies, organizations that also serves as platforms for other people to raise their projects. So you can put that organizations start platforms. Okay, now why I call them organizations is because they are owned by a company, and why I mention platform is because they give platforms to people to come and start their projects. I can go and start my project on Ethereum blockchain. I can start my project on Smart Chain blockchain. I can start my project on Polygon, Solana. I can say whether it's NFT, whether it's creating my own token, okay. Whatever it is, I can go and create it on those platforms. So this platform I mentioned, Ethereum, they have their own blockchain, they have their own token. Binance Smart Chain has its own blockchain, has its own token. Solana has its own blockchain, its own token. Polygon Matic has its own blockchain, its own token. Cardano has its own blockchain, its own token. So that's why I say these are organization/platforms, because the organizations own these coins, own the blockchain and the tokens, while as a platform, I think there should be 5 categories, but because they are also the same thing, because the companies that own the token and the blockchain also are the ones offering the platforms to others to use to also raise their projects. Like I have my own cryptocurrency projects that I've launched, and now I've created an ecosystem of my own cryptocurrency, and link them to a crypto now that is called GCT. You know what I'm saying? Now my GCT is running on Binance Smart Chain, which is a third-party blockchain, but I'm able to do that because of the blockchain provided by Binance through which is Binance Smart Chain, and any transaction I do, I use BNB. Okay, so these coins, these kind of like cryptocurrencies that fall under the organization/platform cryptocurrencies. Okay, now we have the final one. Okay, the final one is talking about third-party tokens. Okay, we're talking about how do I put this now? Project tokens. Okay, you can call them project tokens. You can call them if you are referring to them in the sense of stocks, we're going to refer them to as penny stocks. Okay, these are projects that are owned by a lot of people who run on third-party blockchains. For example, my GCT runs on a third-party blockchain, which is Smart Chain. Okay. What other coin again? The likes of there's Luna that runs on Luna BEP20. Okay, so I'm talking about different projects. Which other projects can I talk about that runs on third-party blockchain? Talk about SafeMoon, Little Rabbit. These are other tokens. Some of them are no longer active as they used to be, but I'm just mentioning them as penny stocks because people are trading them, speculating on them. You know what I'm saying? Pumping and dumping on them. So that's why I label them as refer them as they look like the penny stocks, because they don't have much liquidity. They don't have the projects are kind of they don't have their own blockchain. So these are projects that are run by people who are either doing fundraising for their business, and also NFTs also falling onto this space because we have a lot of NFTs. So people are raising NFT either to represent shares of their company, or doing NFT to represent maybe voting or tickets. You know what I'm saying? So this last space can be broken down into two. Talking about the NFT collectible space, you can talk about tokenization. Okay, so that is where I'm kind of put them under the black kind of like for you to understand them as penny stocks. Okay, they're not owned by big companies. They are owned by small people who are trying to like. They are bad actors, but majority of people, some of them are trying to create a project. Some of them are trying to create the next thing that will make money. Some of them have using it to do rewards. You know what I'm saying? For example, Davido has his own token which is using to do rewards. I don't know if it's still running that. Okay, a lot of platforms have their own tokens that they're using to do rewards. You know what I'm saying? Just like I sometimes use GCT to do so. So guys, so Finally, I'll just wrap this up by saying, so these four categories can be likened to your normal traditional finance in terms of Bitcoin, which is can be seen as a commodity. Okay, we have the payment system, just like you have your OPay in Nigeria, or just like you have your PayPal, just like you have your PayPal, okay, or just like you have what's it called? Just like you have your Venmo or Cash App, okay, and then you have the blue chip stocks, which are like the likes of Binance, Ethereum, Cardano, Solana. These are big projects. Then you have the small projects, which are like penny stocks. Okay, NFTs are kind of into it because NFT is still coming up. So right now, NFTs, they don't have like kind of blue chips NFTs. So I just lump all of them under penny stocks because they're more purely for speculation. So that's it for this video, guys. I believe you guys have questions. If you have questions, ask. If you understand what I'm saying, give a like. If you have a counter argument, leave them in the comment section. Until I see you guys next time, take care and bye for now.